Have you ever set your alarm an entire hour before you need to wake up and decided, this is it? Tomorrow is the morning I'm going to wake up at 6 or 7 or 8 a.m. so I can run that one errand I need to do before I head to class or work. It can be something as simple as cleaning up my room or house, making breakfast, or going for a morning walk. And we know whatever small task it is that we have planned for the morning, if we can get it done before our day starts, it'll feel great. It's just making breakfast rather than running to grab a granola bar or chug a cup of coffee, yet it makes the world of a difference to our day. That's because this type of an action can become a keystone habit. They're the kind of habits that we choose to prioritize, and once completed, basically trigger a sense of accomplishment and energy that gets channeled throughout the rest of our day. When we start our day right and loosen those 3 knots tied by shaitan through salah, we've accomplished so much more than we think. Waking up to pray tahajjud, aka salah during the end of the night, or fajr, is not simply any task you check off your list. These prayers in particular are keystone habits. Besides the immense rewards we are promised for these prayers in the next life, there are so many benefits we get to enjoy from them in this life. When the Prophet, peace be upon him, was facing some of his earliest and most difficult challenges as a messenger of God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala actually comforted him by encouraging him to rise for late night salah in particular. إِنَّ نَاشِئَةَ اللَّيْلِ هِيَ أَشَدُّ وَطْئًا وَأَقْوَمُ قِيلًا. Night prayer makes a deeper impression and sharpens words. That these prayers give you strength both internally and externally, giving you what some tafsir scholars describe as istiqamah, firmness and resolve in your faith and actions. What better way to start your day? And it doesn't end there. The Prophet ﷺ told us that بُورِكَ لِأُمَّتِي فِي بُكُورِهَا, that my ummah has been endowed with barakah or blessings in the early mornings. And no surprise, our brains are wired to achieve optimal productivity in the mornings. By waking up early, orienting your day through the remembrance of Allah, and getting a head start, you've unlocked one of the most powerful secrets to a productive day. So what are we encouraged to do with this blessed time and prime brain power? إِنَّ قُرْآنَ الْفَجْرِ كَانَ مَشْهُودًا. Recite Qur'an and the angels will testify on your behalf. You might find this counterintuitive. Why not use this time for all of the other endless tasks you need to do? Why can't we just save Qur'an time for later? But what we don't recognize is what reciting, and in particular memorizing Qur'an, can do, especially in the morning, for our focus and brain power. You are literally training your brain to concentrate. And in doing so, you have to block out distractions, which helps train your brain to overcome distraction as well. And if you spend only 5, 10, 15 minutes every morning trying to memorize just one or a handful of verses, you've built far more than a day's supply of focus and concentration. In fact, the significance of training your brain in this manner has become very popular today. One book that I read, for instance, encourages you to memorize the order of a deck of cards and then repeat the deck, or as many cards as you can, in order from memory. All of this just to build that focus and concentration people are so desperate to find today. And as I read that, I remember I just sat back and laughed. Here I was, yet again, a Muslim who was given far better and more effective tools to achieve something much greater. Not only was I encouraged to memorize Qur'an at a young age, but I always had heard that the best time to memorize was after Fajr Salah in the early morning hours of the day. And while for a good part of my childhood, I always felt like, man, this is rough. Being a good Muslim is so much work. Little did I realize at that time, just like everything else I'm required or encouraged to do in my religion, at the end of the day, it has continued to come back to benefit me in this world and the next. And there's no better life hack than that.